Do you think they're actually going to be able to calm down and concentrate in lessons today?
It'll take a while.
No, I don't think I can either.
8:46 is the time now.
Carol is at Ascot for us this morning. It's Ladies' Day and she's looking gorgeous.
Thank you, Sal. Good morning from Royal Ascot. It's a beautiful start to the day here. The sun is beating down. We'll see a wee bit more cloud coming across later, but it won't spoil it any. But check out the hat. Now, this is a special hat, and a man that knows all about it is with me this morning, Nick Smith, who is the head of communications here at Royal Ascot, or at Ascot generally. Thanks for coming down so early, Nick. Now, tell me about this hat. I know it was produced by the millionaire Gabriela Ligenza, but what's so special about it?
Well, it's a unique hat. It's been made by Great British Racing, actually, and it's got the words to our special Royal Ascot poem on it, which was composed by Henry Birtles, and it's 3D and it's nylon print.
It's very light as well, I must say.
You know more about that than me.
I've had some very heavy hats on this morning, which have been fabulous from Stephen Jones. But tell me also, I mean, fashion is a big thing as well as the races here at Ascot. Now, there are fashion police in inverted commas out. What would happen if I was wearing the wrong attire, say in the Royal Enclosure, and I was asked to change? I may not have another dress with me.
Well, the idea is to get everybody in. It's not a policing situation. We have people out there to help, dress code assistants to help everybody. Usually, almost exclusively, it's a question of putting a pashmina on, or even, you know, or in the case of a gentleman, might have the wrong top hat or the wrong colour shoes. So we have all of that ready to help people out, but we're not in the business of turning people away.
And also, you have some fabulous restaurants here. I mean, I've sampled some food already myself this morning, a very nice bacon sandwich. That's another story. They too vary for all price ranges, don't they? Give us an idea of what you could expect to pay in the various areas in Ascot.
Yeah, you could go in the Silver Ring and there's an artisan deli down there. Long gone are the days where you go to a grotty hamburger bar or anything like that. Down at the Silver Ring, which is our entry enclosure, you can get a beautiful selection of delicatessen food, make your own little picnic up, which is lovely. Or, of course, you can go to the top of the fine dining range. The Parisian restaurant is over £1,000 a head. It is sold out. I'm not exaggerating if I tell you that, including, we've got Tom Kerridge on your new restaurant on 5. We've got Atul Kutcher in our panoramic restaurant. We've got the Parading restaurant, that huge double-decker marquee. We've got 12 restaurants on the site. You know what? There's not a seat left unbooked.
Really? How come it's so expensive? What's so special about the £1,200 meal?
Well, I think it's probably the best you can get on any sporting venue. And, you know, the fact that it is sold out and through the week the sales have been very high, a testament to the fact that people want and are happy to pay at the right level for the right food. But we do cater all the way down the spectrum, all the way down, as I said, in the Silver Ring, the grandstands, fabulous offerings.
Well, Nick, I hope you have a fabulous day racing. I'm going to have a punt. I got some tips earlier on, and thank you again for joining us this morning.
Not at all.
Now, the weather is set fair today as well, as mentioned, a wee bit more cloud at times, but it will still be sunny here at Royal Ascot with just light breezes and the temperature getting up to the 20s, maybe just into the low 20s as we head on into the afternoon. But for many parts of the UK, the forecast is a bright one and also a warm one. The top temperature yesterday was 26.5 in Strathallan, which is in Perth and Kinross. It will be cooler in Scotland and Northern England and Northern Ireland today, the heat transferring now to the south. So across southern areas we're losing the morning fog, still a lot of sunshine around as we head up into the Midlands too, and East Anglia, still a fair bit of sunshine. But into Northern England and southern Scotland we've got more cloud. This is a weak front which is producing some drizzle here and there. For the rest of Scotland, we've got quite windy conditions actually across the northeast, but that will tend to ease through the day. And across western Scotland and Northern Ireland, well, here it will be bright rather than wall-to-wall blue skies. For Wales and also for the southwest, well, here today we are looking at a lot of sunshine. Already the temperature has shot up and it will continue to do so in the sun. So for example, in Cardiff, we're looking at a high of about 19, as indeed we are in Plymouth any minute now actually. And then as we head on through the rest of the day, it's really anywhere from Devon to the Isle of Wight, Hampshire, we're likely to see the highest temperatures. We could squeeze out 27 Celsius. Again, if we do, that will make it the warmest day of the year so far. But what will happen is the clouds coming south could catch a shower, parts of Wales, the Midlands, maybe East Anglia. Also, there's a chance in Kent and Sussex, but you'll be very unlucky. They'll be the exception rather than the rule. And as that front comes south behind it for Northern England and for southern Scotland, it will brighten up. Now, heading through the evening and overnight, quiet night, we're looking at less muggy conditions. It's going to be mild as well, and it's going to be largely dry. Any residual showers will clear. So tomorrow, Another cracking day, variable amounts of cloud, hazy sunshine, the best of which is likely to be along the west coast and also the south coast too. If you're heading to the beach, it will be lovely, and there'll be sea breezes developing through the course of the day, and temperatures not too bad either, round about roughly where they should be at this time of the year. But if you are a pollen sufferer, well, bear in mind that today for much of the UK the levels are high or very high. The weather also into the weekend and for the start of Wimbledon looks like it is set fair. The exception to that will be across the north of Scotland, where at times there will be some rain or indeed some showers. So all in all, it's looking quite perky on the horizon, Charlie and Sal.
We like perky. Thanks, Carol.
Yes, just looking at some images now, I think we can have a look at now. Spaniards preparing to celebrate today, if that's the word, as their new king, Felipe VI, gets sworn in.
Yes, a perhaps peculiar mood in Madrid this morning as Spain crashed out of the World Cup last night. But yes, it's not a coronation this morning, it is a swearing in, essentially. He will sign the documents to make himself officially King of Spain.
Yes, the sequence of events, as we understand it, midnight was officially the handover. The abdication took place at midnight, and this the beginning of what's going to be quite a dramatic day in Madrid, albeit, as Sally was saying, quite a curious